Hello, today I'm with Bert Sugar. This is Syl with thefightnerd.com, asking great boxing historian, world famous Bert Sugar. Alright, Bert, what's your opinions on the Klitschko brothers and what will it take to bring more news into heavyweight boxing?
Well, first of all, Americans are almost obsessed with heavyweights. We love big things, big cars, big bank accounts, big-chested women, and big fighters in America, as opposed to the rest of the world. And what we're watching is total lack of interest in the heavyweight division. And the problem is the Klitschkos. They might be dominating, but they're bored. They just want to control the fight. Action is secondary. They don't put themselves into trouble. They don't take chances. To them, it's a chess game. And you get fights like David Haye and Klitschko. All I know is my foot fell asleep in the 7th round and I followed suit in the 8th.
All right. Now, do you think that all started with a fighter named Lennox Lewis? In terms of more of a chess match than actual
Yeah, the whole chess approach might have started with Lennox as thinking man. I want an action man. So Lennox threw a right hand. Witness Razor Ruddock. The Klitschkos barely throw their right hand. They actually, I forget which one it was. They both look alike. I think it's the same guy. They just walk in and out of a room changing their name. But he won a knockout in 3 rounds, Tony Thornton or somebody, without using his right hand. The whole fight, and he knocked him out with a left hook, was left, 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 left. Well, that's exciting. The union limit on hands is 2. You can use both. Until these guys decide to engage in a fight, I'm not interested.
All right. Now, there's been a lot of talk in terms of the viral world concerning Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis. If 15 years before that fight happened, how do you think it would have fared? Because by the time Tyson had fought Lewis, he was pretty much at the end of his career.
The problem was Mike always had trouble with bigger men anyway. Even fighters like Blood Green, fighters like Bonecrusher, he had trouble with them, whether he won or not. And he would have had great trouble, particularly since Mike even maximized his shortness by crouching. And he couldn't fight inside, so the guy would pick him apart, witness Buster Douglas. Mike would have had trouble.
All right. Now, is a fighter like Bernard Hopkins what boxing needs now? A fighter who takes out a lot of big fights in a short amount of time.
While I'm one of the great admirers of Bernard, and I think he's the second greatest Methuselah, older fighter of all time, ahead of George Foreman, behind Archie Moore. His style of fighting is so cerebral, is so great and subtle and nuanced that I don't know. I'm a great admirer, but I don't know if that's what boxing needs at this time. It needs the Pacquiaos, the Mayweathers. See, when the heavier weight divisions are on the cusp of being called off on a Cadillac interest, we look to the middle area weight classes. It's happened before. Witness Larry Holmes fighting fighters who weren't even household names in their own households. Lucian Rodriguez, Osvaldo Ocasio, Leroy Jones. We looked at the middle area weight classes and found a Hagler and a Hearns and a Leonard and a Durant. That's what we're looking at now.
All right. In terms of Roy Jones Jr., he's a great fighter. But at this point in his career, do you think he should call it quits?
I think Roy has called it quits. Roy Jones Jr. is just walking, he's mailing in. He has ever since he fought Glenn Coffey Johnson. Roy was one of the greats. Let's remember him as such and not this dwindling down and petering out of his career.
All right. Now, in terms of boxing and the...
How much longer is this shit going on?
Almost rapidly growing mixed martial arts. What is your opinion on that?
Mixed martial arts. It reminds me of Haight-Ashbury in the 70s. I like nothing better than to watch 2 grown men trying to mount each other. It's a bar fight without broken beer bottles. What's my opinion of it? Wonderful for those people who like it. I just don't have enough tattoos.
Well, thank you again. This is Syl from thefightnerd.com.